So I had a couple friends of mine dig through my social media and my website and gather up a few of the questions that you guys have been asking me over the last several months and even recently that I just completely ignored, never answered. And I decided today that I was going to answer a few of them for you. Now, I haven't seen these questions, so I don't know what's in store, but I have heard that a couple of them are pretty wild. So go ahead and buckle up, grab yourself a drink. I have mine. And let's find out what you guys really want to know about me. Let's go. Okay, so if you don't know already, I'm Anthony and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, we usually talk about things that relate to hot topics, current events, all kinds of stuff like that, but I hope you don't mind. Today, we're going to sip a little wine or drink a little cocktail, and I'm going to answer a few of your questions. You guys are putting me in the hot seat today. Finally, I'm in the hot seat, so buckle up. But before we get started, if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, let's go. We can do this. We can do this. It's an easy, simple, free thing to help the channel out. Also, you can follow my Instagram and my threads with the same user handle. All right, so let's get to the questions. Now, I haven't seen them yet, so they're on my phone. Let's pull them up. Let's take a moment. I'll take a sip. That should help. Okay, first question. What did you do with all the money you won in the lotto? Okay, so those of you who might have seen my last video right here, be sure to watch that. You might have heard or gotten the idea that I got some money. Well, let me just tell you this. It's a great video with a lot of great tips. So I advise you to check that out if you come into any money. But I'll tell you what I did with the money. You have to watch the video to learn more. I got a juicy burger. The best juicy burger that you can think of. That's what I did. All right, next question. You seem great with money. How much do you have? Are you a millionaire? Well, I'll tell you this, and I seem great with money. That's good. I really could actually use a little bit more money. In fact, if anybody knows how to get some more, please comment down below. You can never have too much money. I actually did a video some time ago about money tips and financial tips. You can find those videos here too. That should help you out. But am I a millionaire? I don't know. You have to keep watching this channel to find out. If you subscribe and you share this video with your family and friends and we can grow this channel, you might just find the answer out to that question. Okay, next question. You guys are sneaky. This might be a good one here. Where are you from and where did you grow up? Okay, so I'm originally from Miami, Florida. Now, it's not quite the same Miami that you guys hear about today, the party city and the place you go to relax and vacation and have fun. When I grew up, it was a retirement city, completely different. What was high school like for you and were you popular? High school was pretty fun, I think, for me. I mean, this was quite a few years ago. I don't want to put that out there quite yet unless there's a question in here later about that. But high school for me was a lot of fun. I went to a performing arts entertainment type of school called New World School of the Arts. You had your music, your visual arts, your theater, your dance, that whole thing. And so I guess high school was a big show, a big fun show. But was I popular, I think is the next question. And I don't know. I think maybe. I don't know. If you think I was popular in high school, let me know, because I'd love to know if I was popular. How about that? Okay, next question. You guys are doing not too bad right now. It's a little easy on me. So this hot seat's a little lukewarm. I like that. What are you most afraid of? Now here, I'm gonna take a sip. Okay, what are you most afraid of? Spiders, bugs, crickets, ants, roaches, falling out of the sky, crashing. There's a lot of things I'm really afraid of, actually. I think what I'm most afraid of, spiders. Aren't you afraid of spiders? What's your favorite color? Easy one, blue. I love blue. Any kind of blue, light blue, dark blue, just blue. Now, okay, I really need to, I think I need to, okay, hold on a second. I may have to take a couple sips on this. Let me make sure I read this correctly. How many bodies do you have? Well, I haven't killed anybody, so I'm going to say none, probably. I hope. No bodies. None. Okay. What is your favorite hobby? That's an easy one. I have a lot of hobbies. I love hiking. That's a normal hobby. I love playing tennis. I don't do it enough. I love eating. Is that a hobby? I mean, it can be a hobby, right? I love eating. Like, eating is probably my favorite hobby. There's nothing wrong with eating as a hobby, you know. Okay. Okay, next question. Do you have any secret talents? Well, I can juggle. That's I don't know if that's a secret. It might be a secret because I don't think I've ever been in a circus before. So yeah, I can juggle. Oh, I can also make my eyes flip inside out. I don't think I should do that here on camera. I actually freaked out a lot of people as a kid, flipping my eyes inside out. So, but to me, that's sort of a talent. It's pretty cool, I think. Are you guys drinking? Cheers to you for being here. Okay. Next question. What are your top 3 travel destinations? Now, anybody who knows me and knows me well knows I love to travel. I guess that would be another hobby. Okay, so let's go back to that question. Yeah, I love to travel. That's a pretty big hobby of mine. And so my top 3 travel destinations in the world, that's going to be hard because I've been a lot of places and I love almost every place I've been. But if I had to narrow it down to top 3, it would be, this is gonna be tough. So I don't know, do I have to stick to 3? That's okay, I'll figure this out. But Italy, Venice, Italy, Maui, Japan, Tokyo. And I don't think those are in any particular order, but if I had to name my top 3 destinations that I would go back to over and over on repeat, those are my top 3. What are your favorite types of food? You might as well just ask me, what don't I like to eat? Because that would probably be a shorter answer than my favorite food, I'm a foodie. I eat pretty much anything. I like pizzas, Italian food. I like steak, American food, burgers, fries, soul food. I like Indian food, Thai food, Japanese food, Korean food, Chinese food. I like all kinds of food. I like everything. There's really nothing I don't like. Now, there are some things I won't eat more than once, but I usually eat everything at least one time. What kind of hot seat is this? This is not very hot. If you guys have some really, really hot questions, keep them PG and PG-13. But if you have any other kind of questions and I didn't answer them yet, throw them down below, and maybe, depending on how well this video does, I might do a part 2, okay? So, I thought this was gonna be a hot seat. You guys are doing pretty good, thank you. Appreciate that. Not so bad. Okay, next question. Do you have any kids? If so, how many? Yeah, so about that. The kids thing, hell no. And not because I don't like kids. Kids are great. I mean, other people's kids are really, really fantastic. Love them. But I don't have to worry about them. I don't have to feed them. I don't have to listen and answer questions. So yeah, that's probably why I don't have any kids. I mean, I think I'd make a great father, by the way. I don't have my own kids because it's hard enough for me to remember to feed myself. Like, I'm supposed to remember to take care of a little person? So no, that would be 0, no kids. Have you ever gotten into a fight before? Do you guys mean a fist fight? Like physical? Like boxing, like squabble? Now I've gotten into almost a fight. Does that count? So yeah, I'm not really a violent person, and I think there's ways to kind of solve problems without getting into a fight, but I would if I needed to. Okay, here's the question. What's the worst lie you've ever told to someone? Dang, you guys really want to know this? Okay, so someone did it like a singing performance for me privately, and they asked me how they did. And I told them that they were great, but they weren't. I mean, they weren't even good. I mean, they were worse than bad. But I told them that they were great because I thought it would help to encourage them and keep them motivated. And I just didn't want to discourage them. And so I think it was a horrible lie because I think that motivation kept them going and going and going and going. And then they just went out into the public, and then I think they got embarrassed, and I blame myself. And by the way, I try not to lie like that now. I try to find another way to encourage people, but still tell them the truth. Who is the most famous person you've ever met? I've met quite a few people, but the most famous out of everybody that I've ever met was Michael Jackson. I met him at the American Music Awards one year when he was receiving the Artist of the Millennium, backstage, watching the monitor, standing next to Dick Clark, and suddenly like the Red Sea parted and Michael Jackson enters the backstage area. He sort of floats towards Dick Clark and gives Dick Clark this big giant hug. And Dick Clark says, "This is Anthony," and we meet and we hug. And then he goes on stage, he receives this great award, gives a great speech, comes backstage, hands the award to Dick Clark, and then floats off into the distance and out of sight. And I don't think I've ever experienced something so surreal as that moment. Okay, that was a good question. Who is your biggest celebrity crush, and what do you want to do? What do you want to do with them? Are you guys trying to get me arrested? Okay, so my biggest celebrity crush is Kelly Rowland. I think out of everybody right now. And if you don't know who Kelly Rowland is, that's Kelly Rowland. Okay, so fun fact here, I also met Kelly Rowland and had conversations with her. Beautiful person, beautiful spirit, really nice, really friendly. So I would love to do that again. But it sounds like you guys are trying to, listen, I'm not trying to get arrested. I don't want to be no stalker. So I'm gonna leave her alone. But if I had to do anything with her, it would be go to dinner and have more of the conversation we had before. Okay, next question. Have you ever had an open relationship, or would you? Okay. Have I ever had an open relationship? No. Maybe a few more of these and, get back to me. Why don't you guys put down in the comments below if you've ever had an open relationship? And if so, tell me about it. What is it like? Is it dangerous? Is it cool? Is it fun? Do I need a few more of these? Like what's up? That was kind of a saucy question, by the way. Okay. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Here's a last couple questions here. What's your shoe size? Why do you want to know my shoe size? 9.5 wide. Okay, next question. Have you ever stolen anything before? And if so, what? Yes. I'm ashamed. I was about 8 or 9 years old. True story. I stole a Tootsie Roll or two from a convenience store, and I got caught, and my mom made me think I was gonna go to jail, and it frightened me for the rest of my life, and I never stole anything again. So there you go. Have you guys ever stolen anything? Really? Never? Nothing? Come on, really? So you're gonna judge me? Okay, here's the last question. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? If I could live anywhere in the world, where would I live? So let's imagine for a moment America is not an option. I would live in Tokyo, Japan. There you have it. Okay, guys, that was quite a few questions, and I have to be honest, you guys actually were not as hard as I thought you were going to be. So I can take a deep breath. I'm off the hot seat or the lukewarm seat. If you guys did not get answers to questions that you might have asked or you might have wanted to know, don't worry. Throw some of those questions down in the comment section or on my social media, Instagram. You can follow me, the same handle, and Staff Speaks, or on Threads. Let me know what you guys want to know. And maybe if this video does well, I will do a part 2 just for you, okay? I had fun. This was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed your drink. I hope you guys enjoyed learning a little bit more about me. And hopefully I get a chance to learn more about you one of these days. Please make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you click the bell icon so you know every time I post a video. Smash that like button as many times as you can. Tell your friends to smash the like button, your grandmother, your mamas, your uncles, your nephews, tell them to smash the like button. So thank you guys so much for watching. I want to leave you guys with one more thing. If you have a dream that you're trying to achieve or you have a goal, please don't let anyone ever try to convince you that you can't do it, you won't do it, or you shouldn't do it. Resist the fear that people put onto you. Resist the fear that you might put onto yourself. Demand that dream and go out there and get it. You can do it. That's all I have for you guys today. And until next time, and until next topic, I'll see you guys real soon.
Keep on moving on.